Ramattra's gameplay trailer has just dropped, and he has to be the absolute craziest tanks we have ever seen in Overwatch 2. What is up everyone, it's CMG here. So I've just come off the back of watching this trailer, and I am quite blown away by what we have seen. So from a basic rundown of what he can do before showing you a graphic of his actual kit and while you see the gameplay footage in the background. So what I can gather from this is that he deploys a shield similar to what Orisa had in Overwatch 1. So basically what they've done is they've taken the deployable shield away from Orisa and they've given it to Ramattra. So his staff, which apparently is called a Void Accelerator, it unleashes a set of projectiles directly forwards. He encases enemies in a gravitational sort of prison thing that deals damage while people are inside it. And this is all in his Omnic form. When he's in his Nemesis form, he's able to block damage and also perform high velocity punching attacks that deal tons of damage, and apparently he can obliterate shields with them. Yeah, this is quite scary. And his ultimate looks like a giant set of Moira biotic grasps that deal even more damage. So yeah, that's what I take from this. He honestly looks extremely terrifying from this first glimpse of gameplay from this trailer. He's just absolutely crazy. Right, anyway, so let's move on to the next part of the video, which will be to actually look at the entirety of his kit. So here's a graphic of Ramattra's kit in his entirety. As you can see there, that the normal attacks in his Omnic form, the Void Accelerator. So what you do here is you fire a stream of projectiles in a fixed pattern, okay? You can also create a barrier at a targeted location. So I believe you can sort of deploy a barrier and it'll just make a barrier. So as I said before, Orisa had this in Overwatch 1. This was taken away from her in Overwatch 2. And now they've just given it to a new hero, right? It's kind of weird, but also interesting at the same time. Ravenous Vortex. Now I'm going to mention this because this is still in his Omnic form. So he fires out a nano ball. So that's what it's called, like a project. The thing that he throws out is called a nano ball. It explodes, and then when it hits the ground, it spreads a damaging field. Affected enemies are also slowed and pulled downward. So if there's an Echo, a Farah, or maybe even a wrecking ball in the air, it can sort of trap those enemies and then pull them down in a sort of like a gravitational pull, but also do damage as well. That is ridiculously terrifying. I really feel for all those Farah and Echo mains that are looking at this thinking, oh my goodness. So yeah, this is going to be terrifying to even have done to you in the game. Right, let's talk about the Nemesis form. Now, the Nemesis form is an ability in itself, so when you trigger this, he will turn into a Nemesis form. Now, when you're in Nemesis form, the name of the punching attack, the high velocity punches that I mentioned earlier, is called pummel. So you punch forward, creating a wave of energy with every swing. Okay, so what does this mean? Does it mean like you're dealing more damage if you're throwing? I mean, if you looked at the trailer, you can see that Reinhardt's shield is literally getting destroyed by these punches. I mean, it's just honestly ridiculous. I think it sort of like debunks the theory that barriers are going to dominate the game. Well, Ramattra just came out and just said, you know what? Screw all of your barriers. I'm just going to destroy them with my punches. So that, oh my god, it's going to be crazy that you're able to do this in the game. And then this block attack as well significantly reduces damage taken from the front and reduces movement speed. Okay, so it's almost like Doomfist with his block ability, but it's like even better. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Now, let's talk about his ultimate ability. So it's called Annihilation. Create a spreading swarm of nanobots that creep out in front of you, dealing damage and reducing enemy damage dealt by... Oh my god, so it weakens them as well? So not only is it dealing damage, but it's also weakening them. So if you remember a while ago, when Moira had this ability, which doesn't exist in the game, by the way. So basically you throw out an orb, and it weakened opponents when you throw it out. They took this out of the game, and they brought back the relatively similar orb that does just a little bit of damage. But basically what this is almost like you're dealing 4 biotic grafts all at one time, and you're sucking the life out of your enemies, but also you're weakening them as well. So this is ridiculous. I mean, this is kind of like maybe a crowd control kind of ultimate. So if you trigger this and there's tons of people around you, what does it just latch onto enemies just like by default and then just literally just weakens them and also just damages them at the same time? That's going to be so overpowered. Like how is that going to be possible to do? It's crazy. So as I said, it's probably is going to be more like a crowd control kind of ultimate ability. I could be wrong. Who knows? But it's just me guessing at this point. So yeah, I'm not somebody that says facts. I just talk thoughts and opinions. But yeah, that is Ramattra's kit. So this is going to be terrifying to see in game. And I literally cannot wait to start using this guy. Because I'm a tank main at the end of the day. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in this support prison because, you know, everybody's playing support because it's the easiest way to play Overwatch while, you know, all these queue times are going on. But when Ramattra does come out, I'm going to really give this hero a go because I want to try and perfect my tanking in Overwatch 2, and this is a sort of a good way of doing it. So, yeah, what do you think of Ramattra firsthand? He's going to be an absolutely ridiculous character, honestly. He looks terrifying. And well, he's a sort of an anti-hero kind of Omnic king, basically. So yeah, he's bound to have these abilities where it's very intimidating to look at firsthand. So yeah, let me know what you think of Ramattra. What do you think of him? First impressions. Let me know in the comment section down below. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, and if you liked it, then go ahead and click on the subscribe button, send a comment, like the video, and then turn on your notifications. It really does help me out a great deal. You can also check me out on all of my social medias, my Twitter account, my Discord, and of course, my TikTok. Thank you for stopping by, chaps. Have a great day. Have a great life. Be nice to your fellow gamers, because we're all human beings. I've been CMG as always, and until the next video, I shall see you later. Peace.